Welcome to the Raw and Uncensored podcast, guys. Once again, we're back with another video. I'm your host, of course, Mr. Marks himself, trying to stay demure, trying to stay mindful. We have a special guest in the building today. She goes by the name of Shanleigh Miller. The one and only. How are you feeling this morning? Yo, this morning. Guys, I'm living in yesterday already. How are you feeling this evening, man?
Great, I won't lie.
Okay.
Great. I'm excited.
Are you nervous?
No, not
Okay.
sweet.
Okay, we see you. How has your day been? How's your week been? According to my understanding that you are in school. Can you give us a little bit of background about yourself? What's your age? Maybe you don't want to disclose your age, I don't know.
I can't disclose my age.
Okay. But can you let us know if you're still in school, what's happening? Give us a little bit of background, who you are, man. Tell us a bit.
Okay. I don't have to disclose my age now.
You don't?
Okay,
Of course
100%.
you don't.
So basically, I go day by day to school, obviously, and then on a Friday I work. On a Saturday I also work. And yeah, that's about it. I just live my life like that.
100%. We're gonna go right into it. I have a couple of questions for you. We're gonna do a little bit of a back and forth over there. Earlier on, we spoke about roles in a relationship.
Right.
Before we even go too much into depth, I want to find out from you, what does feminism mean to you? Personally.
Okay, personally, I feel like feminism is over-exaggerated nowadays. I feel like to the point where girls have to do this, to do that.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? It's over-exaggerated. I feel like people take it too far.
Okay.
But in terms of like the workplace and the wages, that's understandable. But guys, like, relax. You know what I mean?
Do you think, do you think like majority of guys, if we're looking at guy population, do you think a lot of majority of guys stand with the feminism fact, or is it like minority of them? Because remember, some guys believe that women should be equal, women should be this, women should be probably now because women should clean, women should do the dishes, so whatever the case may be when we're speaking about gender roles. But you also sometimes feel like there's a lot about, like you say, misconception or misunderstanding to the word feminism.
Yeah, there is a lot of misunderstanding to the word feminism.
Okay.
And I feel like the roles have been switched, like, you know what I mean? Women wear the pants in the relationship and men want to be given the flowers. Like, make it make sense.
We're gonna get there 100%. Let's speak about you. Does a lot of people get you? Does a lot of people understand you? Does a lot of people misunderstand you? Like, are you hard to read as a person?
Answer that question. You answer that question.
Jaden, what do you think?
Hey, bruh. Shan is pretty much straightforward, bruh. You just like, if she's comfortable enough around you, she's pretty straightforward.
Okay. Do you believe that?
I do believe that.
Okay.
But I keep it to a certain point because at the end of the day, I have to keep it mysterious.
100%. Can you tell us, what's the best compliment you've received?
The best compliment I've received was that, hey guys, I receive a lot of compliments. God took his time making me.
Ooh.
And I'm a Proverbs 31 woman. That was the best compliment.
Yes. God took his time making you. Yo, I mean.
My pastor said it, so it's fine.
Sure, the pastor is so cute. It's
it's a woman.
Okay, sorry. Okay, let's go into relationships. I do want to get your point on this, Shanleigh. You're a woman, you've been through certain things in terms of relationships, friendships. You've seen a lot of things happen around you. How would you define a healthy relationship?
A healthy relationship, okay, communication.
Okay.
First of all, communication. Communicate how you feel, especially like from a woman's point of view. Like, bruh, a man can't smell that you're angry. Like, make it make sense. Like, tell the bruh, like, listen, to be honest with you, so and so upset me. And I mean, trust is a big factor also, and loyalty. You know what I mean? I mean, like, love will come with all of that stuff. Love will grow with all of that things. You have to go to the bad to get to the good.
To the good. And my next point was also with regards to communication, because we also try to understand that communication is a very, do you agree with me when I say it's a very important aspect in a relationship?
It is very important.
Because you need to communicate where you are, what you're doing. Besides where you are, what you're doing, like on a deeper scale, you need to speak to your partner if something is wrong. Even if you don't see something is wrong, ask, because a lot of people has the skill of hiding certain things and they don't want to show it because they feel vulnerable, but at the same time it's your job as a partner to ask, you know what I'm saying? Is there something wrong?
100%.
So yeah, it's communication, like you said, it's very important.
It's important, and I mean, like, also in terms of relationships, there's a lot of sacrifice that you have to make. I mean, like, you guys are becoming one, you know what I mean? So there's certain things that you have to cut off in order to fit with that person.
100%.
Like, gel with that person. And that person also has to sacrifice a lot to gel with you. Doesn't just come like that, you know what I mean? And I feel like people give up when it gets to that point.
Oh, heavy. But then, when we're speaking about that, a lot of people tend to get love or find love through social media. Jaden, and I want your point on this. Do you think a lot of like these apps like your Tinders and Instagram, for example, but do you think a lot of these apps in terms of finding love is a positive way of finding a partner?
No, I don't think so at all. I think the best way to find your love is to go outside and touch some grass. Yeah, bro.
Not like Facebook, social media. Yes, okay, it does work sometimes, but I mean like you said, it will be better to go out.
People can like catfish you as well, bro. Sometimes you think you're talking to a hand and then
what's your thoughts on that, Shanleigh?
My thoughts on it, honestly speaking, I feel like you need to have people skills, you need to be able to read people. Well, obviously on social media it's difficult because people show you one side and they don't show you the full thing. But honestly, no, I agree with Jaden. I agree with Jaden. I feel like the best place to find love is at the church.
Are you a church girl?
Am I a church girl? Fell in love with the church girl.
Oh my goodness gracious, Brad. Going back to the first point where we were speaking about gender roles, do you think gender roles has changed a lot in relationships?
Yes, of course it has. Like, it's crazy, it's so sad.
There's a lot of women that wants to wear, like you said, they want to wear the pants, they want to be bossy, they want this. Do you think a woman should be submissive to a man in a relationship?
I do think so, 100%. To a certain extent, obviously, like, we should respect one another's decisions and we should respect one another, you know what I mean? Respect is also a big factor in a relationship. But 100%, I mean, the Bible says it itself. So,
hey, the Bible, hey, I like it.
No, that's wild.
What about guys? Do you think guys should also play their roles in terms of protecting their woman, in terms of providing?
Yes, 100%.
The number one provider.
Yes, 100%. We don't have to be like, I'm not gonna open the door for you, bruv. Like, relax. You wanna wear my skirt?
100%, man. Go a bit deeper. Who cheats the most? Guys or girls?
Ladies, I love you. But
I like how you neutral and how you not just speaking for women. Once again, there's no shots against women because we love you all. You are very dumb, you are very mindful. But I like how you neutral. But okay, let's yeah.
Ladies, I love you. But like, let's relax, please. So I feel like what leads a man to cheat is if a woman is acting up and doing the things that she's doing, you know what I mean? And also, like, a man is not the same after he gets his heart broken the first time. Once his first love fucks him up, she fucks him up for real. Whereby with a woman it's different because you can like take it. Then to a certain point you're just like, fuck it, I'm over it, I'm not gonna take it anymore. So I think that's what leads to cheat.
But then women cheat more than
men. They do.
Is it? But you are very good at hiding it. Don't say they do, say we do. you woman. You understand? But you are very good at hiding it. Because men don't find out.
Men don't find out.
Girls find out about guys cheating, but men hardly. There's a percentage of men that finds out, but hardly men find out that their woman is cheating until like we hear it from outside of the relationship. And even then, it's like other people are telling me you cheating. I don't believe them. I trust you, and it's like So you are very sly, you are very undemure and very unmindful. Know what I'm saying?
He's contradicting himself. That's all I'm gonna say.
What? Okay, were you ever in a situation where you really liked a guy and then you found out that this guy dated your best friend before?
What?
Were you ever in such a situation?
It was like that. What's that game? Where you sit in the middle and they just throw you with like questions to make you get hot. It was like that game.
What?
What? So they have fan out or something.
Okay. Make a plan if
So I'm not gonna name any names. I feel like that's really disrespectful to the parties that I involved. But my best friend and I actually became best friends because of the same ex.
Because of the same ex?
100%.
I don't get it though.
Should I make you understand?
Please, ma'am. Like, who dated him first?
She dated him first.
Okay, and then
But we weren't friends.
at the time.
We weren't friends, no. I was we were mutuals. I was friends with her best friend.
I'm trying to get into a woman's brain here. Would she be like, okay, Shanleigh, listen, this guy is very sly, he does things like this, just watch out if he cheats, this is how he acts. Is that the woman code?
To be honest with you, it's different in terms of the interaction that we had, like the relationship that we had.
Please tell us how your relationship, how did you start becoming friends through an ex?
Okay, so basically, I was friends with her best friend at the time,
Okay.
right? And I didn't really pay mind to it because like we were just mutual people, like mutuals. And what happened was like, I like this guy like me, but because I know her, like I knew her, I was like, girl, is it fine? Like, I'm talking to this shit, whatever. She's like, I know it's cool because we're not friends.
Okay.
But then we trauma bond. We bonded over our trauma.
That's very wild. But
It's
okay,
pretty
I get you.
wild.
It is wild because guys, okay, but us guys, we don't have no issues. Like 5 guys can pass around one girl and we can all be friends. And I'm saying this with all due respect. The thing is, with us guys, we don't have feelings, right? When it comes to these things. Yes, we have feelings, don't get me wrong. Let me just put it this way. We don't have emotion. We can get over it. And even though it bites us, we try not to speak about it or to bring it back. There's some guys that will go to the grave with so much feelings inside them that they didn't get off their chest.
That's not healthy though.
Well, it's just how guys are. We were taught at a young age not to cry, not to do this, not to do that, not to whine, just to accept everything, I'm not saying, obviously, life for women is probably even much harder because women go through all these menstruations, whatever the case may be and all of that, but guys, a guy is supposed to be the provider, and if we're in a situation where we're not the provider, it's like, shit, emotional
The thing
damage.
is, I get you, but this is where I say like we should respect one another and understand one another. Because at the end of the day, a woman is a comforter. As much as a man is a provider, a woman is a comforter. So we want to be there for you guys. We want you to open up and.
But what if it's a guy that's not in a relationship? How does it work?
How does it work? Then in that case, I feel like, what are you even doing? I can't even.
Because there's no hope. There's no hope. You get what I'm saying? There's no hope.
Then why are you even there? Let's be
How do you
fair.
mean that? How do you mean? There's single guys out there that has feelings but they don't know, they don't have someone to speak to. Then what must they do?
Speak to God. What am I supposed to say?
Okay, moving on. Yeah, I mean, are you a dress girly, a tights girly, a shorts girly?
I'm an old girlie.
Okay, so you can rock anything, dress, tights, whatever the case may be. What's your best form of clothing? Tights, dress?
Do I really have to answer this question? Honestly speaking,
Be you.
all forms of clothing is my best.
Okay.
I love clothing. I love dressing up. And yeah, man, I express my emotions through what I'm wearing and through my makeup.
Oh, is it? So if you're emotional?
I'm emotional. Plus, I'm wearing sweatpants and a hoodie. No one is getting me out of the house.
100%. Would you say that you're a toxic person?
Toxic? No. No, I'm not toxic. I feel like toxic is overrated also.
Poisonous? Not poisonous. You don't have, what's the word? You don't have agendas sometimes, a secret agenda?
No, everything I do, my intentions are pure with every interaction I have.
Ooh. Have you ever cheated on your partner before?
No, I haven't.
Ah.
No.
Can you disclose how many exes do you have?
One.
One ex. So you only dated one person in your life.
Yes. Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes, 100%. The rest was like talking stages.
Okay.
Not really like relationship. They had to
Okay.
say, I bring the bride to my house. So,
Mm.
you know, that's just through the phone, guys.
Okay.
Kiss me through the phone.
Because my next question was, have you ever dealt with rejection, né? Where you wanted a guy and he rejected you? Have you ever dealt with that?
Yes, I have.
Okay. And how does rejection feel for you?
How does rejection feel for me? I feel like it's not that big of a deal because everyone has their preference.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna force an issue. It's what it is. We move on. You
Mm.
know what I mean?
Mm.
Like I don't like butternut, so I don't want to be forced to eat butternut.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then, what if you really still want him?
No. Can't want what doesn't want you.
Damn. Okay, moving on. Let's talk about friendships, ma'am. Who's more dangerous to stab you in the back? Family or friends?
I feel like I don't know how to answer this question. No, I do know how to answer this question.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like family.
How so?
Also, because also, I mean, a lot of colored families, you know, there's like their draggy uncles and like that. But I feel like, yeah, it hurts because you trust this person to be in your house and then they're out just eating your stuff and selling it, you know what I mean?
What about secrets, like things that you trust your people with in terms of like what you've done, or just like something that, okay, I told my friend this, now my friend went to go tell this person what I said, or I told my cousin this, now my cousin went to go tell this person what I said.
Okay,
what about in that situation?
In that situation, I feel like with friends,
it's more likely for them to stab you in the back.
Yeah.
So then, do you have friends? A lot of them?
Yes, I do have friends.
You trust them? Do you open up yourself?
I don't have a lot of friends. I have a fair amount of friends, and then I have acquaintances. So people.
That's just people you move with. You don't really consider
not
them
move
friends.
with. I have a nice day. Goodbye.
Damn.
That's it.
What's better, having a girl group friendship or a guy group friendship?
Mixed.
Okay, like not like one.
Because there's certain things that you can learn from guys and certain things that you can learn
Have you
from
learned a
girls.
lot from guys?
From the guy friends that I've
Correct.
encountered. Yes, I have learned a lot. Trust me. Why do guys skitter so much? Make it make sense.
Scrub.
Skinner.
Oh.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot.
I'm out of order, you sometimes. Yeah, for sure. You say guys can just guys can a lot.
Nah.
We don't do
Women
that.
do. Women
Maybe I associated myself with the wrong brand.
Yeah, guys play ball and stuff, basketball and skate and all of those things. You know what I'm saying?
I was probably associating myself with girls with baskets team.
Hey, with baskets.
Yeah, with baskets.
Funny. Okay. Groovers, certified groovers. Okay.
Who's the certified groovers?
Do you club
Yes, I do.
a lot?
Not a lot.
Okay.
But, yeah.
How's the interactions at the club? Do you meet a lot of people, friends, people that
I
want
do.
you?
I'm a people's person. I like interacting with people in terms of like fanging at the club or fanging at group. That's not my vibe. You know,
Okay.
I'm not there for that. I never went there with that intention. So, no, I don't fang at group. I feel like it's overrated.
Okay. Do you sometimes, and I'm asking this question with all due respect, do you sometimes keep you above other people?
Never.
Okay.
I don't like making people feel inferior to me.
Ooh. that's a good one. That's a good one. Why do you laugh when I say ooh? Because like you actually answering very positively, and I hear what you're saying. You're very smart, girl. You're very smart. Very demure.
Thank you guys.
100%.
Might a little zoom in there because I'm.
Yeah. What's better then? Club outings or house parties? Let's see.
Club outings, I feel like you have to always be vigilant. You have to always be one up. So you can't fully enjoy yourself, you know what I mean? And at house parties it's different. Okay, for me it's different. Like I feel more comfortable because of the environment. It's a house, you know, it's chill vibes. Don't get me wrong, you still have to be vigilant because anything can happen. People have swarmte. But I feel like you enjoy yourself more at a house party than you do at the club.
If has guys already offered to pay for certain drinks at the bar for you? Okay.
Yeah.
And then do you accept? You accept, but then you make it clear maybe to say, okay, listen, even though you're gonna buy this for me, I'm not going on with you afterwards, or like how was that interaction?
Yeah, I do tell them. I tell
Okay.
them.
Are you straightforward?
I'm straightforward, yes,
Okay.
100%. I make it very clear. And they're like, okay, no, it's fine, just have a nice smile or whatever, and then they'll buy me the drink, and I'll be like, okay. Yeah, but I don't make it like a habit because, no, let's go real lives.
Okay, and you're not type of that life.
I don't want to be that type of
Okay.
life. Yeah.
What would you, in terms of relationship speaking, would you prefer dating a older guy older than you, or a younger guy, or at the same age? So, you know.
Older guys.
Okay, when you say older, can you maybe disclose an age, maybe? Age range?
No.
Okay.
Okay, like 20s.
Okay.
20s, yeah.
Is it because they're more matured, or like why?
Not because they're more mature, because they have more life experience.
Ooh. But then, what if a younger guy had more life experience than an older guy?
I mean, you would be able to pick it up, you know what I
Okay.
mean? With conversation and whatnot. And yeah,
Would you say that you're a trustable person, Shanleigh?
am I trustworthy?
If I tell you something now, will you take it with you to your grave?
I will, because I'm open to loyalty. I feel like loyalty is a big.
But how can I trust what you're saying?
How can you trust it?
Yeah,
I'll
because
show you that you can trust it.
Okay.
I'll show
Show
you.
me the things.
I mean, there's people that I'm not friends with anymore, but I'll never, like, anything they told me in confidence, I'll never disclose it to anyone else. I'll never say it, because I don't deserve that, you know what I mean? They told me it out of confidence, so why must I degrade them like that?
I get you.
Yeah.
Would you say friends or friendship group also has an impact in your relationship? Like, if you have a certain problem in your relationship, would you speak to your friends about it and say, listen, I need your advice, I need your opinion? Like, how does that work in the girl world?
Honestly speaking, I feel like you in a relationship with your partner, not your friends, not your family. I understand okay, advice, yeah, you can ask for advice, but from someone you really trust, because you never know, you know. So yeah, in terms of that, I feel like no, you should figure it out yourself.
Okay. Okay. You know what, what I've heard is you know quite a lot of people, quite a lot of guys from Roosevelt Secondary School. What's happened there?
Guys,
How do you know so much people in that school?
I don't know so much people.
Well, not so much. I'm over exaggerating, but like, how do you know people? How do you know people from that school?
Okay, I'm very dramatic. I like doing things for the plot. I like the rush. I like taking the risk in the moment.
Okay.
I'm like that. So what I done was I told my mother, listen, I want to swap schools for a term and see if I like it.
Okay.
And I ran it for the plot. I went to Roosevelt for the term and I ran it for the plot.
Oh, I see. And then you didn't like it.
No, I
Then
didn't.
went back to your school. Okay. That's nice. It's very
Open-minded.
very. It's like a wow. And how can you change schools for a term and go back to another school, right?
Have you seen Heartbreak High?
Heartbreak High. No, I haven't watched it, but I've
You give
stopped
off
the
that.
scenes.
You give off that. Some very dramatic.
Hey, bruh.
Guys,
I'm shocked.
why?
Because, yeah, that one. Would you say at that school there was guys that you wanted to date, perhaps? Guys that you were looking at? None. How sure are you, though?
I'm very sure.
Okay. Was the
Did you
guy?
hear something?
No. No, ma'am. No, of course not.
No, I told you the age rate. I told you.
Oh, okay, yeah.
No, I haven't.
Okay. 100% I get you. Alright, we'll be back after the break, guys. Catch us raw and uncensored.
Panda. I got broads in Atlanta, just to be in the family. Credit cards in the scammers, ain't no licks in the van. Legacies, family, wait and see, look like a panda.
Welcome back to Raw and Uncensored podcast, guys. We're having a chilled vibe, a chilled session, a chilled episode. This is probably one of the most chillest episodes I've ever had. We calm. How do you feel, Shanleigh?
I feel great, guys.
Okay.
I'm gonna lie.
Uh.
Like, it's chill vibes.
Okay.
I like it.
That's very good. It's very good. We're gonna go into the next category of questions.
Category.
It is about your life, your sexual life, and also what you've been through as a person. We are gonna start with have you been through a whole phase before?
Yes.
Oh,
Should I lie? I'm being honest, I have.
oh no.
Yeah, but it was talking stage.
Talking stages, whole phase.
Yeah, and it was through the phone. I'm not
Okay.
out here catching bodies.
Okay. Can you disclose what your body count is? And like, be honest though. It's fine.
One.
For real?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Damn. Okay.
I'm
Okay.
being honest.
Okay. So it's just one.
Just one.
Okay. That's Jada. Do you believe Shanleigh? It's not about what we believe and what we don't believe, but
Guys, it doesn't mean that I'm afraid that
A believer.
okay.
You know.
Are you freaky?
Yeah.
Okay.
To a certain extent,
Oh,
not all
okay.
these people, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. I get you. Okay. What do you think now? I want you to think now. Eh?
Okay, think.
What do you think is the biggest misconception or whatever, like, about sex and like sexuality? Like, do you think sex is just for pleasure? You know, what's your thoughts on sexual intercourse?
My thoughts on it. The thing is, there's a lot of aspects to that question because there's some people that just fuck with that kinky shit, like, you know what, I'm just gonna be your bae for the day, bae for the night. Fine, finish. And both parties agree on it. And there's other people that fall in love, and then there's other people. But the biggest misconception I feel like is like, you crazy over the guy that takes your virginity. I think that's
Okay.
the biggest misconception.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Honestly, I'm
So
not
are you
gonna
still
lie.
crazy for the guy?
No, it's a lie.
So you're not crazy for him,
I was never crazy for him.
is it?
Yeah.
But then, how do you take it then? Like, what's your view on like sex? Like, do you find it to say, okay, listen, sex is, it's also about what's that one when you soul ties? It's also about soul. Do you believe sex is about that, or no? It's about too deep. It's not even about that. Sex is an exchange of feeling. What do you think?
Okay, from my understanding or what I grew up in, like knowing about sex, is that like it's getting to know that person on a more intimate level. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's intimacy. It's exchange of feelings on a deeper level. I feel like it brings people closer together.
Okay.
But because people are out here fucking and not making love, it's not.
But
the
then,
same.
because that was gonna be my next point to say that. Okay.
Am I jumping the gun?
Not necessarily, but you mentioned a good point where there's people that you say now, for you, intimacy is what brings people closer together. But there can be a guy and a girl out here that just has an agreement to say that we're gonna fuck, we're gonna smash, but that's just our agreement and it ends there. And they have that agreement for a year, 2 years, 3 years without any feelings involved. So how do they get that right?
How do they get that? I think it's a mindset. I think if you manifest it, it's like that. You know what I mean? Like if you manifest love, you're gonna receive love.
Okay.
If you manifest confidence, you're gonna receive. You're gonna feel confident. So I feel like it's a mindset. You're going into this thing knowing, listen, yeah, it's just like this. It's just like this. It's just like this. Then it's just gonna be like that. But if you catch feelings, that's on you.
Do you catch feelings?
Do I
When
catch
you
feelings?
vibe with someone?
It depends. If the person meets my standard, then yes.
So you have standards. What's your standards?
What's my standards? Okay, my standards is to be respected,
Okay.
right? Respect me, respect my boundaries, respect the certain things that I want to speak about, the certain things that I don't want to speak about, and just show me that you're interested in me.
Do you look at guys physically? How they look, appearance, how they smell?
No, I don't care about all of that stuff.
Okay.
I don't care about money, I don't care about appearance,
Yeah.
because at the end of the day,
And then the guy.
at the end of the day, like, you can be with this rich, gorgeous man and he treats you like shit. Whereby it's just a simple guy, good looking in his own way, you know. Just he treats you like a queen. He will spend his last 2 rand on you. You know what I mean? And that's the most important thing.
100%. Do you reply to DMs? Do you reply to messages? Instagram, Facebook,
I
WhatsApp,
thought you
Twitter.
were gonna ask me about those smizing things. I have a problem. I'm
Okay.
biased. That's
Excuse me?
my problem. I block my own blessings. I'm biased.
Oh, you minds?
I'm biased. I have a
Why
serious
though?
problem. I don't know.
Hmm.
I feel like if I'm not really interested, you're gonna say I'm not interested, and that's about it. But once that person catches my attention, that person catches my attention.
Okay.
Like, it's only that person that catches my attention.
So currently, are you speaking to someone? A guy, two guys, three guys?
Anyway, moving forward.
Someone is busy.
No, guys.
Okay, no, that's
Like,
fine.
no, I'm just out here.
Enjoying life.
No, focusing on myself.
Okay.
You know, I'm getting the bag, I'm hitting the gym. Believe it or not. Like, hitting the gym, getting the bag. Like, honestly, it's my last priority.
Let's talk a little bit about education in schools. What's your thoughts as a scholar as well? As a scholar, I think you're a scholar. I think you probably finished school. What's your thoughts?
On the system.
Not even on that. On like certain schools giving like youngsters, your grade 10s, grade 9s, condoms, for example, to use for sexual experiences. What's your thoughts on that?
Hey, can I raise 2 points?
Yes, you may.
Like, positive and negative.
Of course, you may.
Okay, so the positive side of it is that they are, how can I say, they educated in that field, like they educated in that sexual side, field, whatever. And the negative is that it's like promoting, you know what I mean? So it's difficult to answer that question, but I feel like it's better to be safe than anything. So it prevents a lot of teenage pregnancies and unwanted pregnancies and all of that stuff. And I feel like it's sad because they should be taught those things at home. They should be introduced to these things at home, not at school, because charity begins at home.
What's your thoughts, Sharon, on these youngsters, your scholars, grade 9s, grade 10s, receiving condoms in their schools?
Oh, bro, I think it's sad, eh? I think it generally is sad because, you know, why are we doing this? Why are we giving out condoms to people so young?
Lowered standards now, you know.
But Jaden, they're gonna find out somewhere. They're
Yeah.
gonna find out somehow.
That's the truth. I mean, like, they're doing something, like, they're trying to prevent it, yeah, but, like, it's a sad thing that it's come to this.
Yeah,
Doesn't make sense. Yeah.
Because now, to that, like you're saying, if you look at it at the positive, as well as a negative point of view, let's take it negatively. Let's say the school doesn't do it. The school doesn't offer the condoms to these boys, little boys. And those boys learn about sex education at a young age. They must conceptualize sexual intimacy. And then now you allow a grade 8 or grade 9 or a grade 10 learner to fall pregnant. So now you get school dropouts, you get teenage pregnancy, you get all these factors to a point where I think that's why schools are actually now coming up with this idea to say, you know what, because of 1, 2, and 3, let's just rather offer these scholars condoms. But like you say, if you're looking at it at the negative point, it's like, what have we come to there now? You know?
Yeah, it's like they're promoting the situation. Like, go have sex, guys, just be safe.
It's all about keeping a balance, really. Look at things at a balance and also having a balance.
100%, yeah.
Yeah, that's the one thing that we don't have.
No, I
as
feel you.
people,
I feel you. Let's talk about food. Do you eat? Do you eat a lot of food? Do you like junk food?
Big bag.
Are you a junk food girlie?
No, I like cooking.
Do you like cooking? Would you say that you're the traditional woman? You cook for your man, clean for your man, do all your woman duties for your man?
Yes, 100%, but I'm also independent.
Okay.
So it's like a balance.
Do you believe women should be independent?
Yes, I do.
Why?
I believe that. To a certain extent.
But that's, I don't get it. Should a woman not depend on a man?
No, they should.
Okay, there should be. Okay, there also should be certain categories, like you said.
100%, yes.
You can't just, a woman can't just depend financially on her man. She must also have her own bag.
I mean, look at it in this way. Like, honestly, for example, me and you are married, right? No, not me and you. You and I are married, right?
Hey, you're English, huh? Anyway, yeah, proceed.
You and I are married, and something happens, you know what I'm saying, like a big fallout happens or altercation happens, and you are my source of income. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna let it slide. I'm gonna look past my values, my self-respect. I'm just gonna let it slide because I'm depending on you to feed me.
Okay, I get
You know what I mean?
So in that aspect, a woman should be independent.
Yes, 100%. You should know how to get the bag, and you should know how to be vulnerable towards your man.
Do you know how to get the bag?
Of course.
Do you know how to be vulnerable towards a man?
Yes,
Okay.
100%.
Okay.
100%.
You know how to submit to your man?
I say, I was speaking to Shanleigh earlier, bro. Yeah, she knows how to get that bag, bro.
Nah.
Shout out my nigga Shanleigh. She knows how to get that bag. She knows how to get that bag.
Okay. Talk to me about light skin, dark skin guys. Chins, what you looking at? What gets you more? What gets you more oomphy? You know.
What gets me more oomphy?
There's a rumor I've heard. Do you know Caitlin Manuel? She was on the show now,
Yes,
on the
I
podcast.
know Caitlin Manuel.
So she said she had a rumor that that's what she said. It's probably her experience, man. She said she had a rumor. But anyway, we believe her. She said she had a rumor that light skins do it better. What's your thoughts?
What's my thoughts? Okay, so okay guys, to be honest with you, I don't get turned on by light skin, dark skin. I get turned on by stability. Like
Mindset.
Yeah, mindset. How stable are you? Can you provide for yourself? Are you emotionally fit? Physically fit? You know what I mean? That's a turn on to me. Like maturity is a turn on to me.
100%. Would you say that you're a sexual person?
It depends.
On the person that you being sexual to?
Yes.
Okay.
It depends. It really depends.
Would you, once again, with all due respect, would you be sexual to two people at once?
No.
It's not you, it's not part of the model?
It's not part of the model. I feel like that's weird.
Okay.
It's weird.
Okay. Because some people do that based for experience purposes.
Yeah, for experience purposes. Okay, sharp. Everyone has their kink, you know what I mean?
Correct.
But like, okay, are we talking about like a girl and a boy? Or are we talking about like a...
No, a girl and a boy. So, if you have Jaden that you be intimate with, and then you have Keanu that you be intimate with, protected obviously, but like...
No, I feel like no. Like, Jaden and a girl, yes, maybe.
Huh? Jaden and two girls?
Jaden and me, Jaden and another girl.
Yes, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I feel like...
Okay.
That
Not
makes more sense.
Jaden, Keanu and Shanleigh. That's like...
That's like weird.
That's dominating.
Yo!
Sorry guys.
Blink twice if I need help.
Sorry guys.
Yo, chill.
I'm joking now.
Okay. But yeah. So I get your drift in terms of like how to ensure that your morals is in place to not allow you to break loose and to do whatever, because morals are there for you to ensure that you're still very respected. What's this word that I'm looking for? Like there's this word that left me. You see, English never loved me. But yeah, it's just basically to make sure that your reputation is in check. That you don't lose sight of your reputation. You know, people like talking about you.
Reputation is also overrated, because at the end of the day, all those people that's talking shit about you aren't going to be with you. When you're up in your penthouse, sipping on your champagne, whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? People's opinion doesn't matter as much as people think it does. It doesn't. It really doesn't. It's about you.
Would you say that you're a role model to other girls?
I don't know, guys. If I don't know.
What do you think?
What do I think?
I like how you repeat the question and then you answer. What do you? What do I?
Process it a bit. I'm smart, but I'm slow.
What do you think?
What do I think? I think that like I aspire to be a role model in a good way, and like I'm a girl's girl. I love encouraging girls to do what they need to do, to be themselves, unapologetically, of course. Yeah, that's my point of view on it.
100%, Shanleigh, we would like to thank you for coming to the show. We've had a blast.
Thank you.
It wasn't only the show, you know, you came here, you were chilling. You don't want to show the world your other side, I know that. So it's fine. It's you, do you, keep
Why
you.
do they have to do that?
But thank you for coming on. We really appreciate you. Hopefully, you know, your views and opinions on certain things, whether it be the topics that we spoke about, your relationships, your gender roles, your sexual activity, whatever the case may be, you can also like open up some eyes to other people. They can also learn and say, oh, okay, let me do things differently, let me do things like this. So thank you so much for coming on the show. We appreciate you. Do you have anything to say before we close?
Can I like you?
Oh my goodness.
I'm joking.
That's a good one to close. Shanleigh, thank you so much for coming. Going Uncensored, one of the chillest episodes I've ever had. We are out. There's a Jada.
Best thing in the world, bro. Get the badge. Get the badge, man. Get the badge. It's the best thing in the world. It's everything. It's everything. It's everything.